Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Asha. I'm a wife and a mom of 2 boys, and I make a bunch of videos that don't go together. This one's about my garden, how I killed everything, and now it's thriving. So if you want to know how to make your garden grow, stick around. So a while back, I was watching a video by the Spacing-MIGardener, and he did a video about a chaos garden where he like densely populated like 600 or 6,000 seeds in one, I think it was like a 15-foot raised bed, and everything seemed to do pretty well. So I decided to give it a shot, since this year my 3-year-old and I have been trying to grow a garden. We called ourselves growing a cucumber forest, but we ended up like putting everything out, putting all our seedlings out and into the ground late. I guess it felt like it was late. It was like April, maybe mid-May. I think it was April, and we ended up getting a late frost. So needless to say, that was unsuccessful. I did plant something like 16 pea plants, and I got one that took, and it's actually starting to give us some little snap peas. But I just wanted to share that with you and kind of give you my take on it. I used a way smaller space than my gardener did. I mean, I literally just flip over wood pallets and dump dirt in it and plant stuff to grow. So this is really trial and error, but it seems to be working. So check it out and let me know in the comments if you've tried anything like this and just what you think. Thanks. So this is what I'm working with here. I have I didn't really think too much about it. I just took whatever seeds I had. So here's some, this is like, I'm gonna have some like lettuces and stuff, and then I'm gonna have some root stuff. So here I have, what is that, black seeded something lettuce. There's like a California blend of spicy greens, collard greens, mustard greens, some pak choy, and there's not really a whole bunch of those pak choy seeds. Honestly, they're old too, and then nothing's probably really gonna catch, but that's what I have for those. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take them all and mix them in a jar so that they're like mixed up kind of evenly. So you see here, I got all those seeds in there. It's a couple hundred seeds, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really count them. And then this is the root stuff. So it's just some of those Detroit beets and radishes, I think. And yeah, I think that's all that's in there is beets and radishes. And then these I'm just showing you because I'm going to do the same thing, I think, with like these climbing things and bushing kind of things, okra, Brussels sprouts, and more cucumbers, because we loving the cucumbers right now. But that's for later. Oh, and those bush beans. So let's head around back and I'll show you what I'm working with. Now this little side landscaping, I really wanted to like plant sunflowers and herbs and all kinds of stuff in here. I have this little patch of herbs that I planted, and they actually all died. Like, it was so cold before, and that's why I lost all my old cucumber plants. And then as soon as it warmed up, I put this rosemary, dill, parsley, and thyme in the ground, and then it scorched. So you can see right there next to that rosemary that there's like a burnt piece. And I was really surprised at how strong this parsley came back. It's like sturdy too. I didn't know parsley even got that sturdy. It always seems so flimsy. And there's my little sad dill. It's not actually sad because it was gone, and it must have still been under the ground, and it started to grow back again. So hopefully those will bush out. I want to like put a whole bunch of different herbs in that spot, and then in that corner behind this sad snap pea, I want to put sunflowers. But you see I'm getting some peas. They're just at the end of the plant that's fallen over, and I'm going to have to re-stake that. Just hold that up a little bit better. So let's head on into the backyard. And This backyard is a mess. We're renting here, and the people that lived here before didn't take care of the backyard, so they killed all the grass. But it makes me not feel guilty about killing it more, putting in garden beds. And the fence is falling. I mean, it's a mess, but it's really useful for what I need it for right now. These are my little plants that I got going here. Just a couple. I have a cucumber plant there from the right, and then bell peppers, and then some eggplant that won't even flower yet. So I'm going to end up caging these. I'm actually going to do that right now, but I just wanted to show you that all these flowers on here, which I didn't realize until after I recorded this, that almost all those flowers are male flowers, and there are only 2 actual cucumbers about to grow on there, but that's okay. I'm going to keep on pollinating this thing, and I'm sure that's going to grow up. I was showing you that little sluggy, wormy thing there, but yeah, hopefully they'll, you know, grow and be delicious cucumbers, because we've been digging the cucumbers. Those bell peppers are doing really, really well. And then I don't even know what to expect from an eggplant plant. I've never grown eggplant before. This is actually my first year that I've had any even early success with anything other than tomatoes. So I'm just proud of myself for what they look like. There we are, all caged up. And I left that little pot there to hold it up out of the dirt so it can start climbing on here. I actually thought this was a bush variety of cucumber, and it's not. So hopefully it doesn't end up taking over that tiny little garden bed. So here I've like dumped some, like just like a light dusting of Pro Mix. This is, and that's the thing, this soil is a mixture of outside soil, worm castings, and Pro Mix. So here I'm just sprinkling those seeds, and I ended up not using all of them because it just seemed like a whole hell of a lot of seeds to put in this little tiny spot. So I did like 2/3 of them, and I did actually go back in and dump the root ones in there too. I was gonna do it to the next side to the right, but I just went for it. I don't know. This is my little chaos garden. We'll see what happens with it. And I only put like 1/4 of those in there, and I'm just going right back over it with another little dusting of the Pro Mix. And Pro Mix is really actually good for everything. It's expensive, but you can use it to start seeds. You can use it in your garden beds. I mean, there's probably something else you could do with it, but I'm not like a green thumber. I just am learning as I go. And I'm just tapping down the soil a little bit. I think I might have done it a little too firmly, but that's okay, because that's okay. We're just trying new things here. And so yeah, so that's it. And I'm not even gonna water it because it's been raining all day. You know, it was until today that I was thinking, like, I wish I could use my backyard more, but these mosquitoes are killing me out here. And I'll tell you why. There is, I don't know if you can see back there, but there's a freaking creek back there, and these mosquitoes are just everywhere. It's not even, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool and it rained all day, but I just don't feel like we're having like killer mosquito from outer space weather or anything. So I guess this backyard's just gonna get turned into a garden, and I'll be cool with that. So this is day 3, and we got some sprouts coming up. But once day 4 rolled around, I realized that I should have sprinkled them more toward the edges instead of just down the middle, but we'll see what happens. Day 5 is looking pretty dense, and I think we're gonna start seeing some survival of the fittest happening. But I will link in the description the MIGardeners video. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thanks for stopping by. See ya!